You'll be wondering, who do you like this? Who do you like this? You did yourself. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. He dresses. Oh, he can dress. Oh, when you see, you want to cry. I like to cry. Eh? Hey.
Long as you choosing now wait for me, I ain't got it. I've been skimming, looting, hide your body. As long as you dreaming about me.
You guys, hi. I don't know if this is a suitable enough vibe for my YouTube. I know my walls are not the best and everything, but hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is so weird for me because like I don't usually do sit down talking videos, but now I'm beginning to think, what if this is actually my thing? And you know, there are actually a lot of topics that I genuinely enjoy talking about. And for the fact that there are no people like facing me directly, I feel like I would enjoy speaking about these things. I just have a little bit like social anxiety, but like when there's nobody, it's just me and my camera. I'm very okay, I'm happy, and I'm safe. And I hope you guys enjoy this new me and stick around because I have a lot to talk about, girls. Girls, this channel is for you, it's for us, it's for we. So let's get right into it. So I went on and I connected my microphone and changed the angle just because I needed. It's not necessary. Let me just get right into it. I'm sure I'll not even add all this part. I don't even know what I'm talking. Anyway, without much further ado, these are the things I stopped doing in 2023 that kind of like took me from being that sad girl to being that girl. I'm excited about this one because if you know me, I've always like, I don't want to say I've always been the sad girl, but like I'm very emotional. Little things get to me and it really affected my overall well-being. And I knew that last year I knew that things had to change and needed to actually take active steps to change things. So here are some of the things I decided consciously to drop last year. Number one is listening to sad songs. If you know me, if you know me, I don't know. I always say if you know me, but if you know me, you know that I'm always that girl that listens to them Taylor Swift, them Miley Cyrus, Ariana Grande. Like I used to like them sad girl pop songs so much. Lana Del Rey, Billie Eilish. Like I always had called them Olivia Rodrigo, Sasha, um, something. You know these people that sing all this. The older I get, this sad song that you be crying. You will lock yourself in your bathroom and you be crying. That I used to be that girl. Honestly, thinking about it, I would never have imagined that I would not be that girl anymore. But it's like a miracle. But honestly, I feel like because of the whole acceptance of just always being sad, wanting to be sad, listening to sad songs, it just really made me a sad girl. And I was just so, my energy was just so gloomy. And I knew that I just had that sad girl energy. And it just reduced the quality of my overall living experience. I just knew that something had to change and I had to start from somewhere. So I was like, you know what? All these songs I'm listening to, they literally make me sadder. I don't know why I'm listening to songs that make me sadder. Why do I want to be sadder? I've always been that girl that when I'm sad, I listen to sad songs. Why? To be sadder. Why? Why do you want to be sadder?
Constantly sitting in your bedroom, being sad all day, listening to sad music, watching sad shows, then you're like, oh, people should be obsessed. Obsessed with what? With what, honey? What is there to be obsessed about?
Like I don't get it. So I was like, why do I actually want to be sadder? Instead of listening to songs that make you feel okay, I feel a bit better. You want to cry. I like to cry. Eh? Hey, I like to listen to songs that make me cry. But like I had to think about it. I'm like, you actually have to start like whenever you're sad, you play like calm songs, refreshing songs, or songs that like empower you, that like increase your vibrations, your energy, boost your mood. Like even if it's just instruments, whatever, just don't go and be playing songs that will make you feel worse. Like what is the aim? So I honestly caught that last year and it's really, 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 really changed a lot of things for me. I know for sure because I literally saw it that I was happier, way happier last year compared to how I would normally be. So I know that this played a major role. So it's something I'm still going to be doing this year. I'm not going to be listening to sad songs. I mean, obviously here and there's some sad songs that are nice, and you just maybe some, maybe if Adele drops now, or Sam Smith drops now. Obviously, I'll go and listen to it now because good music, but not with the intention of being sad, or to increase, to boost the sadness or something, or to just be sad and just be sad. So like it's something that I've been conscious about, and now I'm very conscious about the type of music I listen to. I listen to music that the lyrics either, and I'm not talking about serious motivational music. No, I'm talking about songs that make me feel like a baddie, songs that make me feel like I can do anything I want. Them Victoria Monet, them put it on my mama. Those songs now, good energy, that the lyrics are like hyping yourself, talking about, doing your thing, that make you feel good about yourself, good about life. Those are the songs that I try to listen to now. So it's really improved everything for me personally. And I think that if you've been a sad girl like me, it's something you should try to be conscious of cutting down your sad songs and listening to more, or just even songs and normal Afrobeats now that you dance, you're in a good mood, puts you in a good mood. That's just obviously better than just looking for songs that will make you sad and be crying. Please, let's cut that in 2024. Let us now be intentional about what we consume, because that's what we radiate. So yeah. Number two is eating at any time of the day. Child, this table. Girl, it took me last year to realize that you can't keep eating like a child. When you're getting older, actually as a woman, a young girl, young woman, and you're entering your 20s, you cannot just be eating anyhow again. I promise you that you can't just, it's due to shock you that so I actually just can't, I can't just be eating anyhow again. Jesus, it was a shock to me. Like the way I started adding weight, I was like, girl, you have to actually now take a step back and start being conscious about, you know, before I would eat 12 o'clock, call me. I will order food court, call me, text me. I will order food court, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. I will eat 2 packs of food. Everybody that knows me, if I'm ordering food and I'm not ordering two, I'm not ordering. It's either I'm ordering extra of everything, or I'm not ordering at all. Because like I always feel like one will never be enough and you can't trust these vendors. So like you just want to know that okay, even if this one is not enough, I'll always have something to fall back to. Or if this one is not nice, I always have something to fall back to. So I always order extra. 2 a.m. 1 a.m. I don't care. I'll eat my noodles, my pasta, my swallow, my yam, my beans. I don't really like beans, but my rice. When I started seeing the consequences, nobody had to tell me before. I was like, okay, take a step back. And I actually had to start being intentional about how I eat, and just like my eating habits and stuff like that. So now I have like there's a time I can't eat from, I don't eat at night past a certain time. What I eat as well. But I'm not a dietitian. I've not even figured anything out. I'm not going to give any advice on that. Just try to be conscious about like not eating round the clock, especially when it's supposed to be like sleep time. So yeah, that's basically that for that. Saying yes to everything, aka people pleasing. Oh my god. In fact, till today I feel like I'm better now, but I'm not going to lie. I've just always been a people pleaser. I don't know where I got that from, but I would do things at the detriment, is that correct? I hope that's correct. Of my own maybe comfort, or you know, I would literally sacrifice my own comfort just so that like I don't let somebody down, or I don't now make somebody to think that I'm not a good friend, or I don't let someone like you get things like that. And obviously, like I'm not saying don't do things for people or don't go the extra mile for people, but I used to be a people pleaser. Like even when it's not convenient, oh, will you do this thing for me? Oh, will you just do this one? Do this one. I know that this thing will take me a lot. I'm like, okay. And not speaking up, things like you're in the salon and they're doing something to your hair and you don't like it. You go home and you cry and you're losing it, but you will not say anything at the salon. That's something I decided like I'm going to change this thing, because I can't be, because I'm forming over considerate of other people. I will now be the one to take the blame, or sorry, not blame, to take the bear the consequences. No. So I was like, you know what, this is something I have to stop doing. I have to now speak up when I need to speak up, say no, be able to say no. I had to learn how to say no, because saying no was very hard to me. Anything, oh yes, okay, fine, fine. So yeah, I had to be conscious about it honestly, and Honestly, it has made my life better. Like I'm standing on business. I stand by everything I say yes to. I stand by everything I say no to. And I know that I did it with my full chest, and everybody's happy at the end of the day. Maybe not all the time everybody's happy, but you know that you did it with your chest and you stand by your decision. So that's what's important. Not knowing what I want in a man or in a partner per se, and just catching feelings for any and everybody. So I will say I catch feelings for everybody because as much as I have my emotional side to me, I am also very picky. So I won't say I catch feelings for everybody, but I do catch feelings. I have the tendency to catch feelings easily, and even when I see that this is clearly not what I want in a man, that this like basically my younger self, but even when I see that this is clearly not what I want, I would still be like, oh, but it's so attractive, and then I take it. See, like I know what I want in a man, and I know that this person does not have these qualities. So, like, let's say for me now, for example, like I know that deal breaker for me is somebody that is stingy, and I'm talking to this guy, and I like him. There's the attraction and everything, and blah blah blah, butterflies. But like I've noticed that he's a stingy person. I'm just giving this example. Obviously, this one not even apply to me, but it's just a random example now, and notice that okay, he has not offered to like, okay, do you want to eat anything or something like that, something little. Like, I know that okay, this is how I like to receive love. This is my love language. But like just because of the infatuation and the oh, I like this guy, he's cute, he dresses the way I like, he's a bad boy, those kind of thing that girls like, that kind of thing. And you just forget that oh, this person is not, or maybe he's a bit like he tends to be a bit rude and is unnecessary sometimes, and you're like, okay, this person has this very rude side to him, and I don't like that in a man or in a partner. And you see that okay, this person has displayed this a couple times, but because of the whole infatuation, you still go and you will not address it. You will not say okay, this is not, I don't stand for this, I don't want this, I said I didn't want this, and I stand by what I want and what I don't want. But like you just know okay, whatever, I like him, he's cute, it's just that, oh, it's just this. That's how you would ignore all the red flags. All the red flags, you ignore them, and then later you'll be crying. You'll be wonder, you'll be wondering, who do you like this? Who do you like this? You did yourself. You did yourself because you saw it. You saw the red flags at the beginning, and you were like, "Oh, it's so cute! It's so cute! He dresses. Oh, he can dress. Oh, and you see." So like so once you've seen like things that they're actually like don't align with your values and what you actually want, first of all, you should, let's even start from there. Most times, let's be honest, we don't even know what we want. So you need to actually sit down with yourself and say, this is what I want, this is what I don't want in a man. In fact, write it down because you might actually not know until you start to write like, oh, actually, this I'm serious. But why have I been tolerating this then? If this is something that is a big deal for me. So like you actually have to sit down with yourself and like, okay, this is something that going forward I will not want to tolerate or want to see in any potential partner or whatever it is. So you actually have to know first of all, and then after you know, then you stand by it, stand on business. You stand. So like when you see these traits and stuff like that, I need to say stuff like I need to stop saying stuff like that. When you start seeing these traits, you'll be like, okay, identify it, and this is not for me. I'm sorry, but I take a bow, that kind of thing. So yeah, waking up. Oh my god, you know what? This one, waking up grumpy and jumping straight into my work or my routine. This is something that I honestly, for the past like 2 months, I've been trying to figure out what my routine should be because I have tried so many routines and they don't seem to be working for me. I just wake up too late, I wake up too angry, too tired. It affects the rest of my day. And me, I'm very like once I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. Once I'm in a bad mood, I can't work, I can't do anything productive. I'm just useless. So I try to like think of ways to like improve my mood or ways to make my daily routine to optimize my like daily routine and routine habits kind of. So I had to create a routine for myself. Okay, the time period I should sleep. This is time period I should wake up. And obviously, like that's the basic cliche. Everybody says that. But you need to actually like experiment. I've experimented different times, waking up times. Sometimes when I wake up, because like everybody say, oh, wake up by 6, wake up by 5, oh, productive morning, this and that. It might not be for you, it might be for this person, it might not work for you. So you need to experiment with your body, know what your body is okay with, know what is most comfortable for you, what works for you, and what makes you feel better when you wake up and all of that. So I've tried different times. I've tried to wake up at 10. I've woken up by 12. That one is obviously, it was not intentional, but like there was a time I used to oversleep. I would wake up almost every day by 1:12. That's story for another day. But I've tried 10, I've tried 9, I've tried 7, I've tried 6. I have done 5, but it wasn't intentional. You know, those days when you sleep very early, you wake up very early. So yeah, but I know that ideally for me right now, waking up by about 7, 8 now is working for me, and so far so good. Except on days that I actually don't sleep early, maybe because I have a lot of work and I'm trying to catch up with work. But the days that I actually like cover the things I need to do on time, I sleep by usually by 11, 12, latest 1, and I'm able to wake up by 7, 8. So when I wake up, that time I've seen that my body is okay with it. I don't wake up angry. And also, when what you do when you wake up matters. Like what you hear, what you see, what comes to your mind first when you wake up also matters, because it actually affects your productivity throughout the day. And I've noticed that for me, like if my mornings are shitty, my entire day is shitty. So I have to be very conscious about making my mornings like very like calm and just like relaxing and just like clear my head and just be on like high vibrations in the morning so that it takes me through today and I'm in a good mood and I'm more productive. So when I wake up, instead of, because before I would just wake up, I had an annoying alarm. I would wake up, the alarm's already giving me a headache. I'm already irritated. The first thing I do is I'll start checking my work messages. Who checks their work messages first thing when they wake up? Obviously, you already have a bad start to your day. Nobody is happy to see work waiting for them. So, like, by the time I've checked my messages, I'm seeing all the work that I've not done. Oh my God, this contract that I've not signed, this content I've not sent, this one I've not posted. I have to do this. I have to schedule this. I'm supposed to shoot this today. I'm supposed to go here tomorrow. And I'm like, oh God, and my head is all over the place, and I'm just frustrated already and I'm already overwhelmed, and it just brings my energy all the way down, and I'm just like for the rest of the day I'm just like, oh my God, overwhelmed. And obviously I'm already off to a terrible start for my day. It will affect me for the rest of the day, and I'll be grumpy, irritated. I'll just go do this. Anything that enters my head, I'll just do. I'll do some work, then I'll go and brush my teeth, then I'll do this. Obviously, like it's not like I have a perfect routine, and my routine is now like so structured and every day like I follow it. It's very, very like something very flexible, and I try to make it as realistic as possible. If there's something I genuinely can't do, I'm not going to do it. I won't kill myself. But I know that okay, ideally if I can do this, I will do this at this time. So this is how like at least it gives me like a guiding whatever plan or stuff like that. So yeah, doing that has made now, instead of all of that diving into work, annoying. In fact, my alarm now, I love my alarm so much. My alarm, it's actually loud, a little bit loud and annoying, but what's the words of the alarm? If you don't know, you actually can change your alarm on your iPhone to anything you want. There are TikTok tutorials on it. Just search alarm, change alarm sound iPhone or something, and you'll see different tutorial videos. So I actually changed my alarm to one alarm that says something that just gives me the pump, the ginger. Okay, okay, I can't be on my bed. I have to be up and running. I have to go and get this bag. So when I hear it every morning, I'm like, okay, shit, yes, yes, I have to get my shit together. Wake up, wake up, wake up. So that kind of thing. So it already gives you like a head start to the day. As funny as it is, actually, you can even use a calm soothing one. Even like you feel like, I feel like at some point I will change to a calm soothing alarm that maybe something words of affirmation, and as I'm waking up, it's just like waking me up very calmly and softly. But for now, I need this wicked one because I've been very like I've been in hibernation, something like that. I've not really been on my Zoom. So I've been needing this push these days. So it's working for me so far, so good. So yeah, you can always use a calmer one. It really depends on your vibe and what works for you the best. And now I when I wake up, the first thing I do, I say a word of prayer, just in my heart. I just close my eyes and just say it in my mind, and maybe use the bathroom, obviously, and then I usually do yoga when like I'm not in a hurry. Days I'm not in a hurry, I would go and do my yoga. And guys, yoga has been amazing for me recently. Like I've been loving yoga because like whenever I wake up and the first couple of things I do, and I do yoga like the second or third thing when I wake up, I'm just always so relaxed. Like when I'm done, I'm just like, yes, namaste. Like I'm ready to start my day now. Like this has given me the that I needed. Yes, thank you. And then I drink my green tea. I go to the bathroom, drink water, I brush my teeth. Like I actually have a routine I follow on days that I can follow it. And so far so good. It has made everything easier for me. I also noticed like be observant about like little things in your routine that may be affecting your productivity. There's something I noticed that leaving my like having to do my chores in the morning is something I actually just realized that having to do my chores in the morning like kind of like weighs me down for the work that I have that day, especially as I'm a full time creator. So I'm not really working under any structured like time constraints or anything. So I can work anytime. And then because of that, by the time I wake up, I'm like, okay, let me clean the house first. When I'm done with this, I'll work. And kind of person I am. So I can't start working until I've actually cleaned the house or until I've actually arranged my area, my corner, because my brain will actually not function if everywhere is scattered. If I actually have work to do, I need to clean first before I work. So I actually now like wake up before I start doing all the chores. I'll start from the kitchen, then I'll go to the living room, and then I'll do the room. I'll do my bed. I'll clear here. By the time I'm done cleaning everywhere, it's already like 2. I'm tired. I've not eaten. I've not taken a shower. I've not done anything. I've not even made what I will eat. I'll now go and eat, make my food, eat, take a shower. I'll not be like, oh God, I'm already tired. When you eat, you even be tired. I'm like, okay, let me take a nap. By the time I wake up, it's night, it's evening. Oh God, it's evening, and then you're hungry again, and the cycle just continues, and it just really like like this thing is not allowing me to really work. So I just recently I was like, what, let me switch things up a little bit. So instead of cleaning up like in the mornings when I wake up and having that take a huge chunk of my mornings and a huge chunk of my day, I will just do it in the night as like my unwinding routine. So like as I'm unwinding and just like getting ready to say bye bye for the day, I would obviously put my music on, go to the kitchen, dancing. Because I always have like background music when I'm doing everything, anything, guys. Like always have background music. It just always makes my life more interesting and like just enjoyable. So yeah, I'll just do my dishes and just do all of that as part of my night routine. And I know when I'm waking up in the morning, there's no dishes to wash, there's no living room to clean. I've cleared all that, I've sorted all that, and I'm just like, taking care of my own personal hygiene. I'm going straight to work, and I'm not, using all my work time to do the arrangements and stuff like that. And I noticed that I've done it for just a couple days, and I'm like, okay, this actually like works fine for me. Like, why haven't I been doing this? And so I just being more conscious about things that like affect like my productivity and like how to like tweak them up a little bit. So those are basically the things that I dropped. I tried. I'm still trying to drop, to be very honest, because I've not completely dropped all of them, but like I'm trying to drop from last year, even this year, trying to not do anymore and take things the other route. So I hope you guys genuinely enjoyed it and got one or two things from this. If you have any questions or suggestions of content or videos that you want to see me do, please leave them down in the comment section below. I'm still not so used to this YouTube thing, honestly. I'm always on Instagram and TikTok, so this is a little bit very like uncomfortable and hard for me to do, but I feel like I'll get used to it with time. But yeah, let me know in the comments as well what habits or toxic or negative habits that you dropped last year and what new habits you're forming this year. Bye guys, and see you in my next video. Mwah!